Welcome back, everybody. Today is Sunday, December 14th. Hopefully, your Sunday is going well. Mine is covered in snow, which I just did. I made a lot of pierogies yesterday. I will show you that at some point in the future. But what I do want to talk about is Tales of Dacardia. And we have that donation dome going to start tomorrow. So make sure to be prepared for that. Donation dome login calendar is happening right now. So make sure to do that. But what caught my eye today was something on Neopets Nation. If you don't know what this is the mysterious mines. And there was somebody or some group of people, I guess you could say, taking advantage of this whole gold bar that you can actually get. So over here is somebody on Neopets Nation saying this. I scrubbed out all the names. It says, wow, you can no longer fish or mine for gold in Dacardia. Absolute trash decision. I'm probably never gonna play again. And I don't normally do these kind of things where I kind of just say this guy deserves it. Well, this guy deserves it. I hope you stop playing. I mean, if you're a viewer of mine, too bad. That's just how I actually feel about it. Because basically, how this all came about was there are quests here. You were never supposed to be able to do it to begin with. They should have only been available when you were completing a specific quest and then removed right afterwards. But it was broken for some people and didn't go away. Many of us were not lucky to have access to these for the months that it was broken. They fixed the bug with the latest update. So what's going on here is you basically, when you do this and you don't play Dacardia, you actually have this right here, where if you go and try to get some of these resources, a percentage of the time you will get gold or limestone depending on which resource here that you pick. But people were able to actually mine this directly. As spoken before, it was a quest, but if you don't turn in the quest, you're also able to just keep on doing it. So this was actually fixed as of the recent update. And the big thing with that is, like, what is it actually used for? So what did you use the gold for? I never gathered it. I mostly just fish for stuff for sushi omelet since it's 50% hunger satisfaction, and for donations some it's the most points. Gold was used for donation dome according to people who had this glitch. Yes, lots of donation points. Luckily, I have a ton of it for the next donation dome. I'll tell you, I've been playing Dacardia this whole freaking time, and I have not struggled with any of it, right? You make fences. I've showed you that before. You can make apple baskets or anything like that. All I do every day is just come on and do the wheel, right? I do my quest, and then every 6 hours, roughly, I do the wheel, and then I put people back to work. They gather resources, and with just doing that alone, which is about 3 times a day, I am able to gather enough materials for the donation dome. It's pretty freaking simple. But to actually say that you're going to quit because they took it away, gold is cool and all, but it's not needed. It's about the donation dome. Simple fences are the best. If it's about decoration, you can still just get gold, just mine there, and it eventually pops up. I like to set it and forget it, so to speak, not to have to keep logging on. I totally understand your frustration because I have the same preference, but I'm pretty sure that's why the game is designed this way, to keep us coming back, logging in, and clicking more often versus less. That's exactly what this is for. You're supposed to keep on going. If you don't like it, then you can use pearly nags or buy stuff to actually speed it along. So for the person that come out there, abuse, I don't want to say abusing, it's just a bug that happened. Something that happened that shouldn't have been in there. You should be thankful that you actually got to use it. He was saying on here about, like, all these other people should be mad. I'm like, I don't know how many people you think actually had this, but there's a lot of people that didn't have the ability to do this. So you should be thanking your lucky stars that you were able to do it all this freaking time. Yes, this is one of those ones that I am not going to agree with people that, hey, I mean, again, if you got the chance to use a bug to your advantage, I don't see why you're complaining. I mean, if you want to give up playing the game, feel free, because the rest of us continue to play it even without that actual bug. No, it's not a big loss. Yeah, I find that more annoying that someone actually is like, oh my god, I'm gonna quit. Well, you weren't really playing it to begin with, okay? All right, now just going over here. Like I said, there's not much really happening over here on Neopets, but of course, we got that advent calendar, we got the Starlight celebration, and we got Rena, who's gonna not give me a seasonal attack fee. What I get? A Snow Wars collectible card. We also got, oh, spot the difference. I love these things. At my college campus, we had one of those machines that had like it was like multi-game, and one of the games on there was, you know, spot 5 differences on here. So this is actually be really fun to do. I need to really circle that. Like, bloop, bloop. I can put it in paint, but I'm not going to do this at this moment. I see a bunch right now. There's one there, there. And I could just do that a little bit later. But I'm going to collect my prize. I got a toy cookie detective, holiday highlighters, and seasonal. Spot the difference foreground. I do enjoy that. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I'm going to keep all of that. Of course, I'm going to go over here to the Snow Faerie. Let's see what we get here today. How many hundreds of thousands is this going to cost me to do? Oh, no. Gruel Ice Lolly. Okay. Bacon Muffin. Okay. That's Psy Bunny. Kind of scary. Yep, that's a Bacon Muffin. Great. Gruel Ice Lolly should be obviously pretty cheap. It's not as cheap as I thought it was, but still okay. Ice Psy Bunny Head cookie. I'm afraid of this one. And then okay, that's not too bad. Still in range, and then the giant chocolate. Oh god. Please don't be bad. Don't be bad. Oh, it's not. Yo, I can do one. This is happy days, folks. Happy days. Did anybody get a coin yet? Or have you been able to even do these quests at all? All right. Okay, I got all the items here. Let's see what we get. This is the day. It is not the day. It looks like a jalapeno pretzel is what that actually looks like. Oh, yep. Jalapeno pretzel. I can spot them. I do enjoy a great jalapeno pretzel. I enjoy spicy food. $18.99. That was not worth it. Not worth it at all. But we go again because that's what we're supposed to do, right? We are helping out the economy. This looks very scary. That egg could be very expensive. $15,999. All right. Chocolate Lenny sandwich cookie. All right, we do it again. Apparently, we're doing this again. Chocolate Lenny. Egg. All right. They got him rich, right? They got him rich. Okay. Yeah, thanks for the perk. Double the time. All right. Cherry tomato darts. I did not realize on the last one that the name is right above it. So, you know, me trying to figure out it was jalapeno pretzels. At least I figured it out from the image. All right. Lavender truffle. How about I just start there? What do I think that is scary? 79,000. Yes, that is it for the Snow Faerie Quest today. That is it. All right, and then might as well do this while I'm here because we can all suffer together in this grave trying to get some sort of item, which are really, really, really. Oh, rotten cheese! Everything that I wanted. All right, stuffed frog. All right, even better. I saw somebody use that Neo Cash Mall item to get the super rare. They actually dug up one of those shrooms that you need. So they're really excited. I mean, hey, if you can get it and sell it for 70 million, I think that's pretty impressive. I think someone said they're dropping the 50 something million yesterday, but who knows? I just know the whole Varwolf thing for me is over because of all this. This is crazy that you have an event that's kind of like what we're doing here, that I have to go to this graveyard and dig up 3 items, which seemingly are impossible to actually end up getting. I don't know if they really realize this. I've not. Oh shoot! I have not checked the Neopian Times in a while. So let's just take a look at the editorial. We could celebrate the holidays with festive pets. Yes, stocking stuffers to brighten the holidays. I probably would like to see that. I've never actually had a stocking in real life, like it's stocking that people put stuff inside of. That seems like some really fancy stuff. Hello, TNT hands you a happy face latte. I love how many thousands of plushies there are in the pets to play with. I have a suggestion for a new plushie. All right, new plushie. How about this? Do you mean this? Did you mean to set it so putrid pumpkins, hungry fungus, and mounds of rotten fruit can't restock at spooky foods? I thought for sure that that had been an accident, but it still hasn't been fixed. The intention is for those foods to stock in spooky foods eventually, but right now we want to give people a little bit more time to explore the Varwolf story. What storyline, man? And play and trade with other Neopians. That is terrible. I mean, maybe when they say play and trade, it has everything to do with Neocash Mall. I'm not letting them get away with that. We were aiming to have the foods stock in January, but for now, the only way to get them is through the visiting the haunted woods hunt and searching for what other Varwolves have left behind. Sorry about the wait, but we appreciate your patience and your participation in this adventure. Your adventure sucks. The real estate, we should not contribute art to creative contests or any personal pages that is violent or contains blood/gore. But some of the newer zombie pets are quite gruesome. They have open wounds and exposed bones and brain. How should we draw such a pet without violating the rules? Do we need to use colors aside from red or pink to conceal blood and internal contents? I do like that word, internal contents. It's pretty interesting how they wrote that. Thanks for the clarity, and to the artist for giving us these gnarly pets. Hi there. Because the pets are drawn this way on the site, it's totally a-okay to include these aspects in your art. Just don't make it a bloodbath, please. That makes a lot of sense. I've been loving the new Battledome items from the Void Within lately, and I hope you guys continue to make more. Yep, that's basically it. That was not a huge editorial, but there you go. Now with 50% more useless text. I don't know about that. That's kind of messed up because people contribute to that. That's I know it's a joke. It's a joke. I get it. All right. Well, that is it. By the way, we had a one giveaway entry. So Dill, thanks so much for entering and enjoy your Nerk mids. Good luck with all of that. I think when it comes to the giveaway, I'm probably not going to do it for today because what happens, and I forgot all about that, is when it comes to the weekends, if you look at the views on the videos, it's like Monday through Friday, there's a decent amount of views, and then Saturday and Sunday, it drops off. And so what I wanted is for a bunch of people to win, but if it's going to be, and I'm not saying anything bad about the people entering, don't take this the wrong way. I want more of a chance. If not, what I'm going to, it might just come down to this. If there's not a lot of people like entering, then I'm just going to do a big one on December 25th. You get me? So that's, or 24th into the 25th. That way it'll just be more fun that way instead of giving like these lower prizes every day and to just a couple people. It'd be nice to just give like a couple big ones. So I will just stockpile over the next couple days, if you get what I'm trying to say with that. Okay, so just because of the views and the amount of people that actually see it, I'm just gonna hold off. We shall see what's going on with it. I just want to make it fun and worthwhile, right? Because it's cool to give like a $1 million prize every day, but I rather end up giving, like, if it comes to that, just like a 5 million or 10 million, something like that. That would be way better. So that's where we are for today when it comes to the giveaway. So no giveaway for today. I'll see about Monday, and if it's the same kind of like participation, then I'll just save it for the 24th. That's where my head is at. To the chair. So that's what I get today. Great, awesome. Oh, by the way, we got Doggo pick of the day. We got Santa. We got Doggo looking all festive. I don't know exactly what he's wearing on there, but he does have some kind of garment on him, which is really nice to see. Okay, well, that is everything. Hope you all enjoy your day. As always, I don't ever say this, but I was about to say it anyways. So, as always, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside of your budget. Have a good one.